In September 2009, Young Urban Arts invited young people from across the city to co-produce a multimedia theatre event. In total, 60 young people from 15 youth projects got involved. This is their story. Niamh Gagan is the programme coordinator with Young Urban Arts. It was her responsibility to manage and facilitate this project and the youth groups involved in it.
This project evolved after many years of work with Young Urban Arts and young people in youth projects. A lot of the young people never knew each other before. They come from different parts of the city, but they had a shared interest in learning and exploring more about theatre. The idea is really to put young people at the centre of the programme. They've been involved in all elements of the production: writing, devising, budgets, every element they have been consulted and involved with. So this project was to really try and let them own this project as much as they can.
And own the project they did. After a number of initial meetings, a core group of young people formed to create the show, from the concept to the staging. They christened themselves Rogue Effect.
Rogue Effect came together at the start. 15 people who are interested in acting or production. We want to get loads of other young people involved, just have a city-wide connection so that we're meeting new people. We're not all from the same area, we're not all the same age. We had 2-hour meetings every Wednesday. The first ideas would have been, what do we want to do? Do we want to have a play? What do we want to see in the play? We want to do loads of stuff. We want to throw everything in there. You have people who are interested in film, people who are interested in music, drawing, art, acting. When they come together, you just get so many ideas.
To help the young people achieve their ambitious plans, a number of artists and professionals were brought in to assist.
We had a lot of artist mentor involvement in the project. I think there's been at least 13 artists and theatre practitioners involved to date with the young people.
The award-winning playwright Tom Swift, who has created many site-specific works, was drafted in to help structure the story created by the group.
It's a story about a group of young people who've come together a year after their friend Deano has disappeared just after a Leaving Cert party. During the play, we go back to the party and we try to figure out what went wrong and where Deano might have ended up.
Tom Swift came in and he built a structure around our ideas to write a play. We wanted a story about what young people think of the world and their environment.
We interrupt this programme to remind you that this is a fucking party, not open. Yeah, fuck you, Dwayne. Oh, strong words, they know all about it. Yeah, fuck you, Dwayne. Well, the psychic speaks now, does he?
Yeah, psychic does. Oh,
keep the fuck away from your mates, Dwayne. Oh, you're mates.
With an experienced background in youth theatre, writer, director and producer Louise Lowe came on board to direct the performance.
When I came involved, they were initially talking about it being a funeral, and we kind of then looked at this space here, myself and Niamh, and one of the two of the lads, Joey, came down to have a look, and then thought, well, how can we make this space work so that we didn't have to redesign a whole set or place a different world inside this kind of warehouse? So we went back to the group and worked with Tom and with the guys to come up with the idea that it should be about a party that was here a year ago. So it's exactly the first anniversary of a party that happened, and they break back into the warehouse that they were in a year ago to chat about what they think may or may not have happened to him, but also to discuss their memories of him and their responses to him as a person. So what we did was to create two plays almost. So there's a present day and a past day. So it's constantly flashing back to the night of the party, but people talking about it in the present tense.
So what happens when a working class kid like my mate Deano goes missing? Nobody cares. They just sit in their swivel chairs and think to themselves, ah yeah, he was dealing narcotics, and ah yeah, he was known to the police, and ah yeah, he was leading the criminal gangs. No, he was not that, and that pisses me off, and that makes me angry. And of course, if it was some kid from Donnybrook or Dundrum, do you think the politicians and the police would still be swiveling around in their swivel chairs? The fuck they would.
The young people created every aspect of the show, from a graffiti-style set to interactive film and animation. To help produce these, a number of intensive masterclasses were held over the rehearsal periods, with the assistance of experienced professionals.
The young people themselves became part of the whole programme. in relation to going to masterclasses in animation, in filmmaking. So they did quite intensive programs in the lead up to actually going into rehearsal.
There is a variety of multimedia elements in the show, from flipbook animation, shadow animation, model animation, and short film.
We made a short film which we built an idea around Deano, the main characters. These would be his memories, and the film would be shown at the end of the play.
I'm a guy who died trying to fight in the round. Now I've seen the light, make a new beginning. Daybreak.
And it gives a nice perspective on the individual relationship between Deano and the other actors.
In the box, this is making no sense at all.
We're making these ideas ourselves. It's all original stuff.
But they did not stop there. The group set about recording an original soundtrack for the show.
Deano and the D&D group came in and we recorded some songs. We created new songs just for this live performance.
I wrote the song Two Kind of People. It was about a mate of mine that kind of just left me when he got aboard, you know. He kind of just walked off and he left me, so I kind of write it back from that backstabbing type of thing. And then in the second verse then I talk about people that you really get on with and people who's really important in your life, like my family and stuff like that.
Then on the other hand, I've got family who will damage anybody that crossed that territory. But arguments kick off between them far too often, not pacing the floor, trying to escape from the slaughter.
The day came to finally stage the piece. It was a free event open to the public in the complex in Smithfield. A capacity crowd filled the venue while the group prepared backstage.
I will suggest that each and every one of you just thinks constantly about volume and constantly about moment to moment, to doing all the stuff that we played, all the thoughts behind the lines, all the stuff that you know, and you know. Do you know what I mean? But just hit it out. If yesterday was 95, we're going to hit 100.
We interrupt this program to remind you that this is a fucking party, not open. Hell, fuck you, Dwayne! Oh, strong words, you know, strong. Shut the fuck up, Dwayne! Oh, the sidekick speaks now. Yeah, the sidekick does. This is a party, only don't play. Hold you, Dwayne! Stay the fuck away from me! Dino, yeah, what do you mean? Come on. Give me back with another. Hold on, finish with that. Stay the fuck away. Hold it close, Dino. Come on. We were good together. We were fucking good together. Not one fucking big good.
Are you glad to see that it's come to this point?
Yes.
Yeah. No,
it's like what do you do when it's finished, Nick? You know what I mean?
We'd be bored then, not coming to rehearsals every day.
You'll miss it. You'll miss it.
You'll miss Louise. Volume!
Motivation, always on my brain. Motivation, driving me insane. Motivation.
I think it's a testament to all the work they put in. They're an incredible bunch of young people. I'm very proud of them because they've done all the work. You know, we've sat up behind it and guided it all right, but it's their work, and that's really important.
Motivation is the key to success. This fuel keeps me going, never gonna settle for less than the best.
It's really exciting. I'm really happy with how it's going. There's some great talent in the cast. I think it's really coming alive and it's kind of making sense in this particular space because it was written with this space in mind.
Yeah, I've learned so much. I've always wanted to see what's like behind the scenes because you always hear of thank you to the production team, but I never knew who they were or what they did.
It's been really good. Like I've learned an awful lot through it. Like I've learned like how to like interact with people more. Like usually I'd be really shy and I wouldn't really come out of my shell and talk to people. But through this, I've just come out of my shell completely. Like.
Just a dedicated slave to the sea.
Always on my brain.
It really shows through when you give that level of responsibility and work in collaboration with the young people, just how they actually stand up to the mark and surpass your expectations again and again. So it's been really, really successful in that way.
Across way too many fake friends. I learned from others, saw that they were only pretend. I treated them like family till they turned their back on me. I don't get a hello, they don't even take a second look at me for no reason. Or maybe you just haven't seen it. I act like I don't need them, but deep down inside I feel it. We were friends till the end, well that's how I saw this shit, much more than stories. Now you ignore me, this feeling is awkward. Walking by, but you're crossing, acting like we didn't know each other before. This talk I have warning, you can take it how you like, but I'm sick of all this bitching. I suggest a fist fight.
See, there's two kind of people living in this world. There's those who are truthful and those who don't mean a word. There's two kind of people who walk upon this earth. Those who we fear we don't deserve, those who are here then disappear.
Then on the other hand, I've got family who will damage anybody that crossed that territory. But arguments kick off between them far too often. I'm pacing the floor, trying to escape from this torture. Cause they're me bold and it hurts to see you worsen. Maybe it's the devil's ways of love and he is cursed them. But they stay with me through thick and thin, no matter what I do.